They just absolutely love to make you believe that Glenn is going to die. What's going on, guys? We are talking about No Way Out. Finally, The Walking Dead is back, and welcome to Dead Walking Sunday, where it's spoilers, spoiler review. Fuck that non-spoiler. We were already, I know you guys are gonna watch this, so let's just do spoilers. This episode was very, very good. It was definitely an episode where I thought they actually had the cojones to actually do some of the stuff that was in the comic book. And they actually did a good job with that material, I gotta say. What you need to know about this episode, just a little brief recap, is Daryl Abraham. I can't forget. I don't know why I'm forgetting her name. What's your name? Andrea 2.0. Sasha. Those three, I guess, get confronted with, of course, Negan and his people. And you guys, Negan, baby. Negan's coming. But what was great about that whole scene was to basically, because Negan's people were going to kill him. They were going to kill Daryl, Abraham, and Sasha. But good old Daryl with that bazooka. Word of the day, bazooka. That bazooka blew the shit out of Negan's people. The guys on the bikes. And you know what? It was good. It was done so well. It kind of reminded me a little Dusk Till Dawnish a little bit. I don't know why, that explosion, but it was really good. That first bazooka hit, like, it was great. I was like, all right, I see what you guys did. Okay, all right. And then in the episode, we do see Rick, Jesse, Sam, Jesse's other kid, Carl, Michonne, Gabriel, Judith. We see all of them, camouflaging themselves. Gabriel does volunteer to take Judith to Sanctuary in the church, while Rick and everybody tries to get vehicles and such, so on and so on. This is the part where I was like, they're really going for it. And I knew Sam was going to cause the awry. Fucking Carol. If Carol wanted to put that little bedtime story into Sam's head, I think Sam would have been a trooper and would have made it. But because Sam was remembering Carol's words about monsters and how they're going to gobble him up, he freaks out. Jesse's like, come on, we gotta go. And then you just see Zombie just go after Sam. Just bite his forehead, bite his neck. I mean, they kill Sam. And it's horrible. But it was great. It was horrible, but it was great. I didn't really like Sam, but it was great. It was great. It was really good. The reason being why they went after Sam, even though he was camouflaged and stuff, is I think because of the noise, and I think that that will play a factor later on in the episode. And they kind of like show you like why these zombies would still go after your ass. And if you watch High School of the Dead, you'll understand that too. When they just duck and weave, because it's really all about the noise. The zombies can't really see, honestly. I think they could smell, but it's really about the noise. And I think Sam was making a little bit too much noise. And you see Jesse just like, about to break down. You see Rick's like, oh shit, and then Jesse's like screams and oh yeah, Mike, my boy Mike, he does not like Jesse. she dies. She's a goner. Rick's like I love that how he's, oh, look at my hair. I love how he's just kind of recapping like all the moments he had with Jesse. That was great. And of course, this is in the comic book. She holds on to Carl's arm and she won't let go. And I was like, are they gonna do it? And they did it. Rick gets his axe and just chops off Jesse's arm so he can get Carl free. And he's still remembering all the moments that he had with Jesse. I think that was really, really good. I like that more than what happened in the comic. Actually, I thought that was great. I thought that part, that little scenario, and just how they edited and everything was really, really great visually. So I thought that was well done. What was crazy though was Jesse's other kid, I can't remember his name, who points the gun, because the gun falls, points the gun at Rick and is about to kill Rick, and freaking Michonne just stabs him right in the back, and the gun goes off. And of course, they do exactly what I thought. Like, how are they gonna do it? They did it. They didn't actually show the bullet go into Carl's eye. Of course, they actually just show Carl go, Dad, and like turn around and you see the eye just all messed up. And I thought it was well done too. I thought that's the best you could do, because in the comics it's so graphic when Carl loses his eye, but in the television series, this episode tonight, I thought it was well done. I thought it was well done. So kudos to the team. Kudos to, I think Nicotero actually did. Greg did the episode, directed it. So great stuff. Really, really good stuff. Of course, Rick's freaking out. And then, tries, he needs help. He needs help for his boy. We also have Denise with one of the wolf. And that whole storyline didn't make any sense to me. I'll nitpick at it a little bit more towards the end of all the good points I want to do. But you need to know that wolf ends up dying after he could have just saved himself, honestly. And Denise was an idiot. I wish Denise would have got eaten, honestly. But she makes it to the infirmary. Of course, Terrace is relieved. We see Maggie still stuck on top of like the little roof where it's like about to give way, and then you see Enoch or whatever her name is with Glenn, and they're going to rescue Maggie. I thought those side stories were okay. They're fine. I think the one was Maggie and Glenn. Like, it kind of brought me to the edge. Like, oh my god, what if they kill Glenn right here right now? But I knew like they're not going to do that. I thought that was fine. And of course, Rick takes Carl to Denise. Denise helps Carl. Rick loses his mind, and this is another piece of the comic where he goes charging after these hordes of zombies and just starts just wailing on them. And you see Michonne. This is what's crazy. I saw when Michonne was like helping Denise, she's like, oh, hurry up, I gotta go, Rick is out there. Like, no hesitation, was about to just burst right outside to help Rick. And Denise like, oh, you need to help me, I'm almost done, you need to help me, this is Rick's boy, you need to help me. And once that happened, like, Michonne just took off. Michonne, after she was done helping, took off to go help Rick. And I'm going to get to that in a moment. So I think they did the best they can do, because of course I believe the comic had just a little bit more to rah to it, and I think you knew a little bit more of the characters, even though Alexandria people were coming out to help Rick. A lot of people were coming. Gabriel came out to help Rick. Eugene, Rosetta, like everybody came out to help Rick. Even Daryl, Sasha, and Abraham showed up, saved Glenn's ass in this episode. I think they did a fantastic job. I think they did the best they could do with that whole scenario that was in the comic, taking out all these zombies. And I love the fact that when Daryl used the gasoline to light like the water kind of on fire and all the zombies were going towards that, I really loved that idea. And it was crazy because in this episode I was thinking I would have really loved everybody just taking out all these zombies in the daytime. I think the daytime would have just maybe I know they had it at night, and I was like, I think I would have loved it to be in the daytime, but using that fire and everything, it kind of makes sense, just visually to do that at night. So I thought that was fine as well. But I think I would have liked it a little bit more in the daytime. Of course, the ending to Rick talking to Carl about how he wants to show him the new world, that was very sweet, very nice moment. And then of course we had Carol and Morgan, their whole deal, like Morgan finally kind of understanding, like, I'm sorry, and actually helping out and killing these zombies to help Rick. I mean, he knows better. I mean, but very good stuff. Very, very good stuff. Loved the editing. Thought the directing was great. I think the acting, I was watching Enoch and Glenn's interaction. I still think the dialogue is not that great, but I'm starting to think too that if you get a good actor and you get another somewhat okay actor together and they're doing dialogue and they're doing interactions, it doesn't help the cause for the dialogue and everything. That scene that's what makes it feels a little bit lackluster. And we do get a little lackluster moments in here, especially with Glenn and Enoch, spouting the same shit over and over again. I think Carol and Morgan, Carol's looking kind of old. I'm just saying. I thought that was okay. It wasn't, it could have been better. Actually, it could have been written better with those two characters and what kind of history they already had, and how she said, like, I should have just killed your ass. Like, I did like that. However, and when Morgan said, like, you had a daughter, I was just thinking, Daryl in the back of my mind, Sophia. Like, I was just thinking Daryl in the back of my mind, like, yeah, she did have a daughter, Sophia. Like, overall, I saw somebody put the best episode ever. I don't think it was the best episode ever. I think it was a really one of the best episodes ever. It had a lot going with it. It had a lot of intensity, had a lot of great moments. But I think there's a lot of moments too that they could have fixed. They could have done a little bit better. Like I said, with some of the dialogue and the interactions, it was slower in some places. That's not necessarily, I don't mind slower stuff. Look at Better Call Saul. That could be a very slow show, but because of the dialogue and the interaction and the characters, it really brings it up. I think the way they opened was great. Even though it was a little kind of wishy-washy on the guy's part for, I'm gonna kill you. No, I'm not gonna kill you. Don't worry. Now I'm gonna kill you. Like, some of the things, and especially with the wolf and Denise, and the wolf like could have got away no problem, but Denise dumbass, and like his conscience and his heart, like his heart grew 10 times bigger that because they were interacting with each other. I thought that whole scenario just wasn't realistic, and given the situation, no. Just no. But overall, I really did enjoy this episode. I thought it was a great episode. Great way to start The Walking Dead once again. This is the problem I have with The Walking Dead. It needs to sustain this momentum. It needs to carry out all the way to the last episode. It just needs to. People complain about The Walking Dead and say, I was into it, but now not into it anymore, is because they're not consistent. There needs to be consistency in The Walking Dead. And now that Jesse's gone, you're damn right. I think Michonne is hitting that. I think Michonne's going to hit that. I think Rick and Michonne are going to hook up sooner or later. It's going to happen. It's a given. I think it's going to happen. So, Rishonne's fans, rejoice. All right, rejoice. And a lot of people have been putting out videos. Trev and Zeus. I think it's Zeus Tube or something like that. You guys have been putting out a lot of videos. You guys have been putting out Daryl might die at the end of this season. Mike, you know who said that shit first. But honestly, I might be going with Mike on this too as well, because Mike has a great, strong possibility saying that, Glenn has been caught way too many times in way too many situations where he should have died but not died. But we'll save that for later. Thank you guys for listening. All you have to do is push that subscribe button if you want to see all my Walking Dead videos. Like the video if you like it, and comment below. Make sure you check out that Michonne top 10 facts. Great facts about Michonne, comic book and TV version. So I'm Dan America Daniel's son. Until next time, thank you for joining me for Dead Walking Sunday. Till we talk more The Walking Dead. I'll see you guys later.